it's your girl Lottie. We are back at it again. A quick message. Um, we got our tablet because Spirit gave us a channel message based on the rising message, blue flame energy, blue flame efficiency. We um got a channel message earlier about somebody harnessing this blue flame energy. And we kind of had, Spirit gave us the message that the blue flame burned the hottest, and we thought we had affirmed it. And then we had another piece of information come in saying that no, the blue flame isn't the hottest. And I was like, oh, well, we'll take it. But Spirit took us back to the message and then looked up some information and come to find out Spirit shows itself approved that the message they gave through us to you was true. Somebody's blue flame is the hottest and it burns actually with the best efficiency over the red flame, which is kind of like an oxymoronic kind of position. I don't know if it's because of cartoons or whatever, but somehow people kind of think that the red flame burns the hottest, but it's not. It's actually the blue, beloved. So we looked up some information, and Spirit told us to post it on the community page, what we did, and we did. But it says the blue flame is hotter in temperature. Blue is the hottest color in a flame, while red is actually the coolest. Combustion indicates complete combustion in the blue flame, and it requires a sufficient supply of oxygen. It emits less soot, and the light comes from excited molecular radicals. And an example is a well-adjusted gas stove burner, which emits a blue flame, and it indicates that it has a complete combustion and the stove is operating at efficiency. The red flame is actually cooler and its combustion is incomplete, and a red flame indicates a lack of oxygen. A lack of oxygen. So, what is the Spirit telling us? They gave us a whole bunch of information. All of this information they gave us. They gave us somebody is a star that's being born, and you are going to, or you may have emitted a blue flame and ran across a red flame, blue and red mix purple, so you could end up tapping into the violet flame of divinity, right? It was given somebody that was compassionate, and you are coming through the plane to emit a certain frequency, which could be igniting your violet flame. And it comes in like you are running efficient, hot, right? The hottest, but you may run into red energy, somebody that's incomplete combustion, lack of oxygen, you know what I mean? Just like kind of erratic or chaotic type of energy. And your run in with that type of frequency or energy is creating this indigo effect. It's giving tapping into your divinity. Seer said this is integrated energy, so whatever this hot or chaotic person you ran into, you took on it, you integrated the energy, and that's how your violet flame is lit or will be lit once you understand this process of light composition and heat, resonance, and frequency. Spirit also gave us a couple of numbers. The number 7, the number 4 combined is 11, which is like coming into alignment and following your spirit guide. They also gave us the number 2, which 11 breaks down to number 2. And they gave us 5 2s, some sort of change or challenge or conflict, 5 of swords we were getting. We did see 2 battles of the 5 of Swords, so 5 of Swords times 2 is giving 5 swords conflict, some sort of mental battle. Well, somebody may have played mind games with you and they may feel like they won, they got over on you, they took something from you, like 7 of Swords energy. They were able to play the mental game and execute some sort of strategy. And it's given that you going through this process, running into this energy that played these mental games, you learned how to play the game. So with your divinity, this violet flame being lit, you playing a game, the same a mental game with that same person, you're going to win. It's like a battle, and they're not going to be able to understand how you did it. So it's kind of like the battle of two energies, and you're going to come out winning, tapping into your divinity, which is the violet flame, and we're getting restoration and recovery. Spirit says somebody is going through a renewal. And they also gave us, again, some additional numbers, which break down to the number five, which is that 2 times 5, which is the 5 swords. Whoever you ran into, this person definitely broke your heart because we got heartbreak hotel. They may have caused some sort of grief. This person could have played some mental games where whatever it was, it definitely affected your heart chakra. It could have been another party. It could have been whatever else their heart was into, using some sort of mental strategy to get that thing from you. So it could have been energy, it could have been money, it could have been time, it could have been comfort, it could have been nourishment, they could have been an energetic vampire in some sort of way. Whatever it was, they were playing mental games and you feel like you were robbed and you got some sort of heartbreak. It's giving grief. And then they say a hotel, like somebody is held up to recover. So a hotel could be significant. Somebody may have got their heart broken in a situation, running into this chaotic energy and had to flee. You may have stayed in a hotel for a while. Somebody could have been experiencing homelessness. Somebody in this situation lived in a hotel. It could have been one of you or both of you. Take it how it resonates. But it's given, I'm picking up you week because Spirit said this hotel space kind of gave you room for recovery. And they broke down the word recovery and they broke it into like somebody is recovering and they're going to come to a victory, but it's something about minusing out the victim because they put a negative and then they put vic, which is like a minus victim. So this could be a victim mindset. It could be the person that caused you some sort of heartbreak and victimized you. They could end up being a victim. They could be removed from your life. It was given. They also said recovery. They gave us ER separate, like RECOV. And they said the ER is on another line. So they was giving us ER like emergency. And we got crash here. And they gave us crash equals delete. So there is something being removed from somebody's life. Whoever the person is being removed caused some sort of situation that made you feel like a victim that you had to recover from, is what Spirit's saying. We are also picking back up on the number 411, like information is either being revealed, has been stated, or released. Is giving us that Queen of Swords we picked up again. And they wrote queen and backwards, so this is definitely a backwards, or it's giving devil, like the word lived, but it's giving it backwards, which is devil. So whoever this queen of swords is definitely in devil or toxic energy. They could have some sort of demonic or entity attachment. We did pick up on Azazel earlier, so it's something with Azazel that's here. So this queen of swords could have some sort of entity attachment. She's definitely in devil energy. And it's something that she said. Something was chaotic, but whatever she said is going to cause some sort of investigation because they wrote her Q like an hourglass, like not an hourglass, but like the looking glass, where somebody could be looking at something. And it gave us investigation of some sort of truth. And whatever this truth is going to bring some sort of recovery for you because they wrote the T and the R upside down, like it was a lie. And whatever this lie is something that they need to look into to recover something, reverse it. And you are going to have the harvest. You are going to have the harvest. Whatever this situation has not ended because they gave us, because we were like, the way they wrote queen is Quee, and we was like, there's no N. And then they took the N, say they wrote zero like a no N. And we was like, yeah, there's no N. And so they took the letter N and they wrote the word end, END. And they said not end, and then they separated and put ED, So it's not ended. But whatever this space is with this not being over, there's a lot of learning taking place because ED and they wrote learning and they put the arrow up. We do see somebody is feeling a sense of desperation and they wrote desperate and it's all like kind of almost chaotic or I don't know. It's like you would have to really look and see like what it is or why or something's not clear. And somebody is nervous or desperate or not for sure if they're possibly going to jail because they wrote a clear line and then they put desperate in clear letters. So all of that to say, you ran into a being or another energy. You were probably running along, pristine, efficient, blue flame energy, ran across somebody else that was chaotic, like a red flame energy. You two colliding is going to awaken your violet flame energy. You're going to integrate their flame with your flame, and it's going to come out the violet flame. All of these things going on is definitely something that's helping you grow and changing your direction to a certain place. Like you have a certain destination. And this heartbreak that you went through is a part of the whole scenario. Spirit is recovering you. They are taking care of the people that hurt you. Somebody could get into a crash and be deleted. Some people are being investigated because there's truth that was spilled out and it could end up with somebody going to jail. And they are feeling desperate. Like it's going to be a fine line that's drawn, like a line in the sand, and their desperation is going to be made clear. Jail is their destination. And it's all because of this collision. Shit. Hopefully y'all got all of that because that's the channel message. So we picking up on the number 5. 5 swords. And 2 times 5 is 10. And they gave us the 10 swords, which is betrayal. And they gave us 10 pens, like 10 pentacles. The pen is also important because it's something that's written that's going to tear somebody up. And it's given Queen of Swords or some sort of investigation and ending, and it's ending with the pen, like it's being written. It could be judgment, it could be documents being signed, it could be a document. It's something court paperwork. And I'm also seeing a claim. So, because we were getting called to like a claim for like insurance. And so that would also be some sort of documents, like written signature or being drawn up, written up. I don't know something about that, but it's something about signature and signing off on something. So I don't know if somebody actually signed something that they shouldn't have. They may have tried to impersonate you, forge your signature, commit some sort of fraud or something that could have been involved in all of this. Whatever that fraud was, it's going to leave somebody in jail, beloved. That's their destination. I do feel Kipper. You want this one, Kipper? No. So we do feel Kipper. Let's get it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. The Tears and We Tarot show, you show enough, never know what you're going to get. We got a lot of ingredients. That's the channel message. Hopefully you were able to get through it and listen to these details. If it resonates with you, great. Spirit has a message for you. A star is being born. It's like the heat and the pressure, and somebody is going to explode. It's like being exploding onto the scene. And they also gave me the energy that, like, when a star is being born, it's also destructive as well as it is brilliant. Like, it's destined to be this star. But the collision, the pressure, like combining energies, integration, it's like, and then that heat, the pressure, and then explosion, because they're definitely giving me the pressure, like being condensed down so tight, like feeling like you locked in. So somebody could feel either like you've been locked in or you've been held down or you're under, like being very compressed in a very tight space. A lot of heat building up, and it's giving like the feeling of I'm about to erupt. And Spirit said that's a part of your process. What's getting ready to erupt in you is this divine violent flame is coming through. And it will decimate things around you. So some of these people that are still in your energy, orbiting in close proximity, they're going to get burnt the fuck up by your divine flame. Like it's a product or a part of the process. And what's crazy is like we love what is it? Butterfly sweet pea, I think is the name of the flower. It's blue. It's a blue flower. But when you add citric acid to it, it turns purple. It makes it violet. You can't see it in this cup because it's dark and you can't see it. But when we poured the cup of lemonade and we were thinking about that indigo, like that purple, Spirit was like, look, you made purple lemonade. And we was like, oh shit. And we thought about the 10 swords or like the 5 of cups, like you've been served up lemons and you've been betrayed and shit. And you know how they always say, when life give you lemons, you make lemonade. And we was like, the combination, the composite of these ingredients with the blue flower and lemonade we made and add just those two together, it made it purple. It created that indigo. So we see a mature man, and it happens to be the number 5. So 2 times 5. 2 times 5 could be 2 mature men. One of it could be in Queen of Swords energy. I don't know. It could be you stepping into your Emperor energy because of the mental games and the fuckery, the challenges, the conflict, the drama. Like you could have learned a lot with those books. We do see concern, and it could be over a return of money or something that was took. Yeah, somebody is definitely concerned. 3 and 3 and 6 and 27 is 9 because they did call out the angel number or the number 9. Like being at the ending of something. They gave us the time, 225 equals 9, and then they showed us, the date. So which breaks down to the number 5. 9 and 5 breaks back down to the number 5. Yeah, see, 9. Change. Change is coming. That's 9 and 5, because 5 is indicative of change. And 9 and 5 is 14, which breaks back down to 5. So technically, that's what it is, it's 5. And they definitely told us 2 times 5. So, just so that y'all can see, oops, like those numbers at the top of the page, 10 swords, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, which is 5, 5, which is 5 times 2, which is 10. And they told us 10 pens. They gave us pentacles and they gave us pens. So, there's a lot going on with this. Thank y'all so much for sticking through these ingredients. As the spirit channels this message, Lightworker energy, the number 7 is here, and we just talked about the number 7, and we talked about the number 4, breaking down to 11, which breaks down to 2, which is one of the angel numbers they just showed you. Look, poverty is here, 37, which is 10. They said 10 swords and 10 pens. So, Lightworker, we do see, is this past poverty? You were not impoverished. You might not have been like rich, but it don't feel like you was, I don't know. Poverty, yeah, main female. Breaking down to the number 2. Didn't we just say that, the number 2? Mature man, main female. I don't know if somebody was trying to escape poverty or you just were not impoverished. You weren't doing bad. Here's another 2. House coming through. Main female, home, stability, kingdom worker. We see wealth coming through. That's 11. And we said 7, and here is 7 and 11. Shit. Sudden wealth. Light worker, occupation, tailor-made wealth. Somebody is working on tailor-made wealth. It's giving homegrown boss energy. This is not nepotism. This is not coming from, in your family, was there a lot of money? You created it. You and the spirit worked together to make this. To be self-made, tailor-made. Yeah, and you ran into somebody that was false. This is that red flame. Is somebody in a home or you shared a home with? Hey, Barbie. Thank y'all so much. Let me put that comment in here. Look, Jill. I can't make it up. Somebody, and look, a message of concern. Didn't we say that somebody could be investigating the truth or taking a closer look at what somebody said, and they have thoughts, some sort of concern that they could go to jail? It was given desperate. But whatever they are thinking through this message could be a little bit cloudy. They could be a little bit like mentally disturbed and they're just not sure or something like that. But something's going to come in and make it clear to this person that jail is their destiny. So I can't make it up. And there's an ending. Didn't they say an ending? Somebody could get deleted. It was a crash. And there's the car. There's a car. It's some sort of, it's an older woman here and another message. Look, 411. What's the message? What's the news that's coming in? Look, privilege. Somebody, a star is being born. Some shit is getting ready to happen for somebody, and a lot of it is not good. Your star, this explosion, your run-in collision with this person is definitely you taking on some sort of energy, but alchemizing it and integrating it, fighting through it. You learn how to fight the game, not only mentally, but it's like spiritually, emotionally, right? And it's like exploding. I don't know if it exploded your heart, but it's almost like that heartbreak we picking up, but I'm picking up that violet flame coming through. It could be like when your heart exploded and you got set aside, you know, in this little space so that you could recover. You went into hermit, hotel, hermit energy, whatever it is. It was a place for recovery. I don't know, with a fight or something like that, you ended up in a hotel. Sometimes people go to places where they get support and they put you to the side so that, you know, y'all can separate and be safe. But something happened. Whatever this is, when your flame erupts, it's giving destruct. And we were picking that up yesterday. Like a delay, a destruction, and then destiny. Whatever this he is developing and birthing a star. And I do feel like your light was blue, like you were burning hot, you were efficient, like you had enough oxygen, your combustion was full, it was just running like pristine, you doing your thing. You could have been tailor making yourself and ran into a fake ass energy. Somebody that was burning red, they was hot tempered, but not as hot as you. They didn't have enough oxygen. Their fire wasn't fed enough energy to burn completely, to get to that level of efficiency that you already had when you were on your journey. Tailor making is giving this wealth. Yeah, you ran into a person, a lover. It's a connection. It's some sort of partnership. And 15 is devil energy. It's giving it something in this partnership that was toxic. It could have been a queen of swords, somebody that your person was connected to that was fake as fuck. Yeah, unexpected income coming through. Somebody finna get paid back for what they went through. 10 swords to 10 pentacles. 2 and 7 is 9. So I don't know if it's something else coming after the unexpected income. If you were being paid back everything you had when you were self-sufficient by yourself. Yeah, whatever you had that was you were self-sufficient by yourself is given. It's got to be given back. Look, partnership. I don't know if this is a partnership within a partnership, but it's two partnerships here. So whoever you was partnered up with could have definitely been partnered up with somebody else. It could be splitting energy. It could be another influence that you could have been. I don't know why. It's giving two partnerships. You and somebody, a person and somebody else. Wealthy man. 13, death. That wealthy man, it'd be like, what the fuck do they be doing to get this wealth? Like, does it really pay off to get the riches and lose your soul? It's giving like it don't. Judgment. Does it really pay off to get the riches and lose your soul? It really don't. It really don't. Goodness, yeah, bad health. I can't make it up. It really don't. It really don't pay off. And we see mature woman. Somebody gonna be sick. Queen of Swords, 411. Somebody could bring you some news, some bad news. The information. They could be upset about information. This mature woman is somebody that knows something, and there's some information being disseminated. 411. Yeah, marriage. It's here, adjudication, wealthy man, down the drain. So somebody could be getting divorced. Yeah, somebody is high honorable. What is that? Flame? Burnt up. Somebody's honor has been burnt up. Yeah, they a thief. A thief. Their honor has been destroyed. They burnt it up. They're being seen as the chaotic one who was erratic, who probably didn't have as much energy as the blue flame. Like they weren't running efficient, that they were stealing something to fuel their own fire. They may have needed oxygen. You could have been like a breath of fresh air. It's like something with that and how fires burn hot. Yeah, community. It's a community here. This person is attached to somebody else, and somebody else in their community going to jail. And they feel desperate. Yeah, their thoughts, like they are very anxious. Another seven coming through. They are very anxious. We see another two with the 11. I think we said that already. 24, that's definitely three twos right there. Privilege. Somebody either wants to steal your privilege or somebody is losing privilege. If they had wealth, if they disseminated the money, if they took it, they're getting ready to fucking lose it. It could be coming back to the person that they stole it from. They siphoned it off of. What's that? Shit. Don't let it fall through the crack now. Mature man, that's another five. Didn't we say it was another five? And you could have bossed up into your emperor energy and understood how to play this motherfucking mental game and won in the end week. It's something with that. They put it on top of angel messages. You want it now? No. All right. This. Which one? Which one? This. What is it? Change. Shit is finna change. You changed the game. You changed the game. Yeah, a wealthy man and a mature woman. This wealthy man and this mature woman, shit's gonna change. And I don't know if this message is resonating with somebody. It could be precognition. It could be a foretelling of what's going to happen, like the end of this situation, because the end has not happened for this light worker that faces these false ass people. Blue flame versus a red flame. And shit either didn't end good, it's not a good situation right now. And when it does end, it's not going to end well for somebody. It's not. Whoever was partnered up, courtship against you, those people gonna get it for fucking with you. Cause look, it's like it's giving a relationship in a relationship. So somebody could have chose their loyalty or connection to another person over you. They definitely chose a third party over you. And that doesn't mean that the third party was romantic, but they definitely loved that person. It was a love relationship. We see distant horizon, so something in the future, and great fortune. Somebody is walking towards look, when I say great fortune, 2 and 6 is an 8. It's coming from the infinite. It's a gift. It's giving your explosion, beloved. And being, it's like, I don't know why, too, the light is coming through. Because we've been feeling sun energy, which is very bright, like that blinds out other light. Shit can't be too close to it. It get burned up. It's like it got to be the right distance for the right temperature, beloved. A lot of people can't handle it. And if they too far away from it, it definitely feels cold. It's frozen. But if you're in that right zone, like Earth, it can flourish. Yeah, so you may have a relationship that's going to come in, somebody that has the right ability to withstand the temperature, the distance, the connection, all of it could come together so things could be fruitful, stable. Number 4. Yeah. And we do know, like on this Kipper deck, the letter C and M is for the author, but it's definitely standing out right here. So C and M could be standing out. It's giving like coming marriage. So somebody could be getting married. If you were divorced, you could get married again. We see journey is the number 10. It's coming through. And we see courthouse. Look, shit. With the damn train twice. And courthouse is in the middle. So it's a journey. We got courthouse and then journey. So a journey to the courthouse could send somebody on another leg of their journey. This is definitely 7, breaking down again. And we see 36 distant horizons, future. So once you journey to this courthouse, the judgment, whatever is happening in the court, or people go through the court and all of this plays out, somebody's going to be heading on a journey and they're going to run into another connection, and it's definitely going to be fruitful. Yeah, child. You could feel like you're gonna have. You could have a child, because I just said feel like you're gonna have a child, and that don't make sense. But you could have a child with this person. Y'all could birth something, or you could feel like a child again. Thank you for clearing up that communication. See, I told you somebody could get married again. That's what Spirit said. You can get married again. 3 and 4 is the 7. Yeah, 6, mature woman, and family room is desperate. See, whoever this person is, this mature woman, I do feel like I don't know if she is an air sign, if she the person that says something, she could be another party connected to this fucking community, but somebody is in despair. They could be thinking that people are gonna go to jail, and then it's gonna become clear. They could be upset about the prospect of it. You know what I mean? They didn't have to accept it when it's all spelled out, but it's something about people anticipating going to jail, and we do see some sort of vehicular crash that could be fatal for somebody. It's giving deletion. Yeah, and see, there's that mature woman again. She knows something, she feels something, her thoughts is very negative about this situation. I don't know if she's saying anything, but it's definitely thinking it, like almost kind of like knowing it and waiting for, very anxious, or the anxiety, nervousness of an impending judgment, like when it's spelled out, right? See, I told you, expectation. They are expecting some sort of bad news. And then it's like, once the judgment, like, boom, jail is it. It's like, it's spelled the fuck out. Look, somebody was a thief. They stole some shit. See, the main male, it could be the wealthy man, stole some stuff so that they could become wealthy. And that's what we were getting. See, a main female and a main male. But you could have been doing better. Like, you could have been burning a little bit more efficient. You could have been working on your provision to boss up, like tailor-made, handmade, homemade, self-made. I can't say self because you and the Spirit did it. Co-created privilege. And somebody came in and stole some shit from you so that they could be wealthy, and they're losing. Man, look, again, it's giving that scripture. What does it profit a man to gain the riches of the world and lose their soul? They have lost their honor. They have lost their integrity. They have lost spiritual alliances. People turning against this person because they now see the truth. The truth is being revealed. Yeah, distant horizons. Shit, somebody about to sell off into their damn future. You gonna go right into a relationship, get married again, and go right off into your wish fulfillment. 36. And whatever y'all gonna do in the future, it's gonna keep your soul contract. It's a promise being kept. 9 of Cups. Yeah, expect that too. So it's a lot of expectations coming through. Something that's going to be born through you, or you're this star that's being born. This is you. Boom. Anything else? Yes. Which one would you like? This one. So let's get it. 33, 38. We about to wrap it. Look. The gate. Opening up the gate. 8 of Swords. The illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life. Now, 8 of Swords is also jail. So that could be for the person that feels entrapped in their head because maybe they haven't gotten sentenced. They could be locked up in fucking county. They could be at the jailhouse. I don't know. But somebody going to jail because 8 of Swords is also jail. Yep. 3 of Pentacles. It could be all of those collaborators. One of those collaborators that worked against you is giving jail, is giving judgment. They could have helped create their own fucking judgment. You see this statue? That's Gabriel blowing a goddamn horn, right? So whatever that person did, they sealed their own motherfucking fate. And Nine of Cups is came out in reverse. Their wishes will not be fulfilled. Mother, mature woman is wishing, praying like a motherfucker. So this person don't go to jail. And guess what? They're going. That's why the desperation, it was kind of like all anxious and nervous because this person praying like a motherfucker, putting out all this energy, trying to keep somebody from going to jail, and they definitely going. They going. This High Priestess, secrets being revealed. Okay, Nine of Wands is here. Protection, a boundary, a blocking. Here's the sun. And we talked about how bright that sun is, that heat. Right, we were getting that sunshine energy when we showed the great fortune. We picked up that yellow. Look, it's your new beginning. And with the wheel, come on now, like you got three major arcanas: the sun with the fool, the new beginning, starting over in the wheel. I'm talking about destiny is giving good fortune, great fortune. You talking about brilliant success, a new beginning, pushing those fears aside. The karma wheel is turning, a fresh new start, end of delays. See, the spirit has said the end was not here yet, but it was ending. It was something for you to learn. High Priestess, they need to reveal something to you. You are a psychic, whoever you are, an intuitive, and whatever you're doing, the spirit is working with you, tailor-made, but you might need to learn how to defend yourself, your boundaries against heartache, because we were getting Three of Swords. That's that heartbreak, hope, tell, this is the... And the learning is also, look at these damn books, as we were saying, the learning to what? Heartbreak Hotel, what they said, the learning. Broke the chains on something. It could be ego, it could be somebody else's ego, it could have been what you thought you knew, now you really know. Right? And here is a 5. That's a 5 of Cups. We talked about that. And that regret led you to this Empress. You could have been a regretful wife, like in a marriage or a situation with something or hooked up. Yeah, it's definitely giving marriage and divorce. And you may have been regretful. You could have a regretful feeling about it now. Like when you look back, you look it back with it in regret because of everything they did. But you don't know that it's awakened you or that you're going to be restored and repaid for whatever happened. Like, it's something about this that is going to turn everything around, beloved. Yeah, it's definitely a blockage. It's a stalemate energy. Being unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than to try to make others happy. So follow your own heart. Keep doing what you were supposed to be doing, what you were working on, and don't deviate from your path. Look, a psychic awakening. A psychic, and we keep saying that. Somebody is a psychic, and you're going through an awakening. Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. High Priestess. And look, it's something about you learning how to play the game so that you can move yourself. It's like winning the 5 of Swords and moving to calm. Yeah. We see the Knight of Wands. It's giving passion. It's giving heat. But something could require your immediate action. Somebody could have came in and put pressure on you and have you move faster than what you thought, but it could be something else coming into you that you need to work quickly or move quickly on. Like you won't be able to take a long time with it. By the time you hear about it, the news, the 411, the information comes in, you may have to move quickly, beloved. Yeah, see, 4 of Cups. No longer looking at those cups, transmuting and integrating that energy and accepting the cup that the spirit is bringing is right behind you. And somebody is definitely going to miss the fucking point. The mature woman is missing the point. They're praying for something that they know is just like, it's not going to happen. It's giving a block. It's a boundary. 9 of Pentacles. And release. I don't know if that's you releasing other people, if it's a lot of energy being released, or your inheritance. We were getting 2 and 7 is 9 Pentacles. Like whatever you had, self-sufficiency that you had built up yourself, whatever you built up on your own is going to be released. Yeah, it's definitely going to help you move. You may have successfully won it back. Yeah, there's the release again. You want it back. The magician, release magician, and we see strength. And there's the Five of Swords. New beginning. Damn, Seven of Wands. Successfully defended yourself against the lovers. This fucking partnership. Whatever this was, that's what's in the gut. And this is what we were picking up. So, like, you may have moved fast and took a risk with a person and you lost, right? Like, oh shit, there is the grief. I done lost everything. They done ran away, right? And then we were picking up, like, on the flip side, like, you going through this process, that violet flame being lit, boom, you master the game, come back and win back all your shit. And then somebody else gonna be in conflict, like, how the hell they had did that? It's because you went in and learned a lot. It's like the magician and your strength and your psychic abilities and being able to call back your power, call back every bit of your energy, which includes whatever they took from you. So if you feel like you made a mistake in the past, Five of Cups, remorsefulness, regret, Five of Swords, right? Like, shit, I shouldn't have betted that, you know what I mean? Or whatever, you know what I mean? I called their bluff, or I didn't understand their tail signs that they were lying, and I got in this game and they took me. But you came out, you learned, and you went through the process. You transmuted the energy. As a matter of fact, you integrated it. When you integrated the energy, you changed your own energy from just a blue flame to the violet flame. So you got your spiritual flame lit. You came back and won the motherfucking game. You flipped the script. Congratulations to you, beloved. You look, the star is motherfucking born. Look, the star is born. And look, there's your shit. There's your shit. Nine of Pentacles. The star is born, and there is your shit. And that's not even the end of it. That's not even the end. Because your explosion into this star energy is going to decimate anybody that's like cycling that close to your orbit. So some of these people is keeping very close tabs on you. They too close to be comfortable. They too close to be comfortable. Because when this shit explode, when you explode, poof, destruction. Somebody going to jail and somebody gonna be deleted. And I don't say that shit with like a good feeling. I got compassion and mercy for every being of creation. But somebody ordered this shit and they're gonna have to fucking eat it. They order is up, beloved. The wheel is turning. I don't know who you are, but a star is being born. And that's not even, again, the star is going to shine. After it bursts on the scene, it's going to shine. You're going to run into a whole nother person. It's giving this energy. Like, and I don't know how, because I don't, okay. It's a lot of light in here, but I could definitely see that indigo flame. I could see the purple that's in the card. You know what I mean? It's something with the violet flame being lit, picking up that blue efficiency, that hot that you were running on, tailor-made, creating the life of your dreams, coming out of poverty, reversing poverty. You could have been a person that's reversing the curse of poverty in your lineage. You know what I mean? I know I had a grandfather, a great grandfather, right? My grandmother's father. And in Little Rock, Arkansas. And we had a lot of family property. And he married a woman. And my grandfather didn't read so well, but you know, he had acquired wealth. We had a lot of land in Arkansas, like partial or the fairgrounds, property, a lot of shit. My grandmother went to school in Furs back when, so she had a driver and shit. So y'all know what that looked like back in that time. It wasn't like black communities did not amass wealth. We did. But they would hook up and partner with people, and sometimes the lack of education, the inability to read and understand, your partner will fuck you out of a deal. You know what I mean? So that's why now when they were giving us with the pen, the signature is important, because my not my grandfather, but my great grandfather, he signed his name with an X. And we know that's not allowable anymore because anybody could copy that. You know what I mean? Like, your signature is important. So his wife signed over some shit and we lost the farm. So if your family legacy lost a lot of wealth through thievery, and you coming up being a person to break the curse of poverty and restore the wealth back to your lineage, and you run across another person that fuck around and take what you are amassing, what you are accumulating, like your composition, it's like no. And I'm getting like that energy of going inside, like, and having to, like, oh, like we was building and we back at this place again, like I gotta start back over from here. But your ability to integrate all of that energy and ignite that violet flame, tap into your divinity and recall your power, is giving this star is being born, and it's gonna decimate all that shit that was in your orbit. And then you get your shine on, beloved. And that shine is going to be seen. Look, distant horizons. So it's definitely something that's coming into you, or a negative purview of the future. And this message, it also felt like it hit the table in reverse, but it's definitely giving me upright energy. So you could get a message, Nine of Pentacles, of somebody, a negative prospect in the future. Or you could be thinking that, but it's giving a message. Why is this distant horizon in reverse? Family room and message of concern and a child. Maybe you're going to learn the truth of what was really their plans for the future. I'm not for sure, but it's definitely a poor outlook or message on fortune for the future. A negative future, especially when it comes to money. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I got it. Ten of Cups. I got it. Empress. That's the negative message. So if you are a person that receives messages that would put a poor outlook on your future because of money, meaning like if you are a feminine, Empress, Nine of Pentacles, can most like a wealthy female, privilege, working, self-made, tailor-made, right? You may be getting the message that you won't have an emperor or a mate in your life in the future because of your money. You may be afraid to even connect with people again because they will try to get you for your money. It's a lot of men out here, unfortunately, that's on that low vibration that get with women to scam them out of money. Like, it be fucking gold digging ass dudes the same way as gold digging ass women. And they a scheme to plot to get what you got. But I do feel like a person is gonna come in that's gonna, you're gonna have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, Empress energy, which means you're gonna get married again, which Spirit already said. So don't allow the outlook of the past to change your heart posture and outlook of the future. Like, don't have a grim outlook. Even if that means, like, because of my money, I'll never, marry again. I'll never meet a person that's honorable with integrity and values that can come in and we can grow together. Like, there's still more. Because your Nine of Pentacles, yeah, you definitely able to run your own queendom, you know what I mean? But it's like that Ten of Pentacles is like that absolute, it's like the more. And who can't do the more, right? 10, 2 times 5 is 10. Whoever you hook up with, see, lovers, you will love again. You will love again. And whoever you hook up with, this person could have been just through the same shit. The same motherfucking mental gymnastics, the same pressure. It could be different, but that you guys definitely resonate. And you two together is getting magnified. The moon is here. This person is emotionally deep, right? And Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition. I'm feeling this violet robe. Like, you definitely tapped in. You definitely tapped in. So listen to your messages and pay attention to the divine. Don't worry, let go of fear over the future. Revelations will make everything clear. Revelations will make everything clear. Page of Swords. Just learn. Learn through this time. And they said ED is not quite the end yet, but this is a period of learning and education. And it's given for a couple of people. Yeah, success and recognition is here, and they can't stop you. Your fire is like was already burning within you anyway, but it's given like you're gonna be victorious. And it's definitely something about your light coming together with this other energy that's awakening your violet flame wheat. It is bringing forth your awareness, awakening your understanding of your divinity. Like consciousness, returning divine consciousness, popping open. A star is being born. So let's get a message from the angel and advice. Expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. Look at all that light and the purple that's coming through. Come on with this thing, Spirit. Thank you. Anything else, that's it. Miracle. Take the time and heal. Take time and take charge and take action. Healing, learning, expecting, growing, withstanding, perseverance, and resilience. The heat, the pressure, integrated. Somebody's solar plexus is expanding. It's making room. It's gaining capacity to channel more energy. And the more it expands and expands, I do feel some sort of burst, like an explosion. And the star is born, like the violet flame coming forth. And whoever you come together with, they're an indigo, they're a violet just like you. They're a violet just like you. And whatever y'all come to do, it could be wrapped around compassion and healing. Because it's definitely that healing energy coming through. You see that? Boom. Same thing. Look at this staff in the green. Look at the green wings in the staff. Healing energy. And we were picking up compassion earlier, so that's definitely it. And look, intuition and downloads coming through. So definitely understand what's happening to you. Um, Shit, this star is being born, and I don't know what else to say about it. But thank y'all so much for tapping into this message. I appreciate it. I do. They gave us this download, and we had to come and bring it to you. Don't forget to tap in later, though, because we're going to have a collaborative session with Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot. We are targeting for 6 p.m. EST. But we got to go. We 51:45 on our lunch break message. And we about to be out because we don't want to be late or work no overtime. We got to get back to work. We got to do it. But here is a green and a blue. It's a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. So you could, and we see the Eight of Cups. Like somebody walked away and got to work. Right? We do see a balance of time here. We do see infinite, like 2 clocks is here and shit. I don't know. But it's definitely like, you know, you walked away from some shit and got to work, or you was working and you got distracted and moved away from it because you was following your heart and hooked up with a person that was only after wealth. You following your heart and being spiritually committed to whatever it is you're doing on this journey could lead you to wealth and longevity. So take it all kinds of ways, because that's what Spirit said, I say. I love y'all so much. I do. I love you just like I love me. Thank you guys so much for listening and tapping in. If it resonated with you, take what does. If not, leave the rest right where you found it. Like, it's okay. You know, it's just a meal. And it's general principles. It's like, you know, sometimes we run into these chaotic energies. And this person did what they needed to do. Right? You have a blue flame that was running very efficient, and it's crazy because, and look, courthouse, somebody under judgment. This person, courthouse. Paper's been filed. It's something with documents regarding that person, and we do see crash and delete. So insurance claim is coming through. And look, that could be it. Look, shit. Mature woman, she might know it. I hope she ain't did no stupid shit, but she might be reaching out to you and telling you something about this, because they put that back and pulled a imprisonment. Somebody going to jail. Yeah, it definitely, like, somebody know about that theft and the way that they got wealth. It's gonna land somebody getting deleted and somebody going to jail. The mature woman knows. Yeah, official. It could be an investigation. Somebody could give them something in terms of a message. Because we were getting somebody taking a closer look at the truth. So this official person could have been an investigator. Somebody could know, right? They could be thinking deeply about what happened and really considering the facts of something. Yeah, how this wealthy man, like how they had did that. They may take that shit back. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get that back. You in this community, y'all probably fucking stole that. And it has an impact to somebody's future, or somebody could be concerned about the future. Whatever the fuck it is. It's folks that know, beloved. They do. And they ain't doing so very good. They really not. They really not. Shit. The child, look, I don't know. I keep picking up the child is you. Family room. Like, maybe they plotted against you. They had to. It was a partnership within a partnership. Yeah. This court decision and these documents is going to send somebody up to their future. We was just saying their future. Look, they pulled that distant horizon right back out. You gonna get something. Yeah, and somebody fucking going to jail. I'm telling you, somebody's, look, judgment. And here go your fucking gift. Didn't we say you gonna get a gift from the spirit? Look, marriage. You could have sold something in marriage. We do see home and property. I'm not for sure. But it's a gift here. Look, and somebody gonna fucking be deleted. It's this person. I can't make it up. This is a deletion. And somebody else is going to fucking jail. They are under investigation. And it's something about a decision coming out. Like when they get that fucking sentence. Shit. Granny gonna pass the fuck out. She gonna be struggling. You talking about what? And somebody, look, privilege. The new big house. Trying to work yourself out of poverty. You could have even been trying to use real estate to amass wealth so that you wouldn't be impoverished. It's definitely giving tailor-made wealth. Like you built this, like shit, brick by brick. And somebody came in and stole your shit. I'm telling you, tailor-made. You were building your own wealth. And what? Here's the fucking thing. Somebody came in and stole your shit. But it's something about somebody thinking about it. Look, judgment into the motherfucking death. Damn. You could be thinking about when is it going to end. Because it's not the end. It's not the end, but it's getting ready to end. It is getting ready to end. Look, 2 judgments, and somebody know about it. 1, look, ending, judgment, here, jail. Man, look, I'm done. I love y'all just like I love the Alpha and the Omega. Take it how it resonates. You know what I mean? Everything may not make sense to the person who's just not your story. Then it may not make sense because everything that we think like, what the fuck is it? Somebody get it because it's their story. You that had this. Fucking getting connected with another person. You might end up make the other people like work hard, like shit. Like you cannot come into me easy. I am a fucking challenge. You are not coming in here. You gonna have to fucking work at it. That's the part of your maturity. If you want a pathway to me, you gonna have to work at it. You gonna have to show something. Where your fruit at? That's what I heard. Where your fruit at? If you ain't got no fruit, then get the fuck back. We ain't doing potential. Where your shit? I get that you need to believe that all things are possible, but it's very much given. I don't believe shit until I see it. See, you got wealth, I can't believe it until I fucking see it. I need to be able to make the judgment and discernment. But whoever this wealthy man is definitely under judgment. Definitely. 13, deletion. Whoever helped them, jail. And mama, granny, know it. Love y'all to the next now. This one's done. Ashe, beloved. Mwah.